to my new channel called Family Cooking. Family Cooking is a channel all about cooking with family in the real life, when life's little bloopers always come in the way. Our goal is to always show you those funny little bloopers in all of our videos and to make you laugh and of course to help you learn something new to cook. Today we're going to be baking gluten-free strawberry pie. Gluten-free strawberry pie because my grandma always used to bake it when my dad was little. And about the gluten-free part, my grandma and my mom are gluten-free. Today, the people who will be featured in our episode of Family Cooking will be me, and my name is Kiki, my sister, her name is Leia, and my grandparents, Grammies, and Grampies.
Just a little note before you start baking and cooking and all that. The recipe that we're using today came from the fresh strawberry pie recipe from the book called Joy of Cooking, and you can find the recipe in that cookbook.
Today we're going to start with King Arthur's gluten-free pie crust mix. I've never used this one before, but I like all the other products they have, so I decided to try their pie crust mix. The recipe calls for butter in the crust, and we have to use cold, hard butter. That's important when you make a pie crust. You have to keep it, you want the butter hard when you're mixing it. So what you have to do is cut it into little pieces, and then we're going to blend it into the pie crust mix. Here's Kieran pouring in the crust mix into the bowl. Next we have to cut the butter into little pieces like this to blend in the pie. Leah, do the butter into little squares.
Yeah. Stack.
Kind of push it down hard. You might have to use your hands to push off the butter.
It's fine. And Grandpa is coming to see how they're doing.
Grandpa's coming to observe, see what's going on. Leah's going to cut butter.
I have a lot more to...
Yep, you have to keep going. Got to get all this butter. It's a lot of butter. Okay, now the next step after Leah cut all the butter into little pieces, we have to use the pastry blender, and we push it into the flour, and it makes it get cut up into little pieces. You want to try it, Leah? You don't have to wash your hands. You're already buttery, so your hands are going to get dirty doing this. Is that okay?
Yeah. Now watch Leah
okay.
with the pastry.
So let me scrape off the pieces here. Okay, so what you do, put your hand on the black part and you push down.
Oh, I get it. I know.
Push down. Okay, gotta push down hard.
I know how to do this.
Okay. Okay, Karen, you have to push that pastry blender hard down to the bottom and just move it around the bowl. And hold it with the bowl with the other hand. Turn it around. You're doing great. Pick up the blender and move it to all parts of the bowl so we get it evenly mixed. Other pieces of butter in, Leah.
All of them?
Yep, all of them.
Okay. Dump them in, Leah.
Take the knife.
Oh, I can do it. I know how to do it.
I guess it needs your thumbprint, Grams.
My thumbprint? It doesn't, my thumb doesn't work on it. It won't take it.
So what do you do?
I don't know. I've tried that before. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Maybe I have to install it on my phone.
No, it won't work on the phone, so you can't get the app on the phone.
Please, just ignore them. They're talking about some weird phone thing. Doing a good job, Leah.
So now we got the butter all cut into little crumbly pieces here, pretty close. And now we're going to put some water in, bind the crust together. So we start out just putting 1 tablespoon at a time.
Can I put it in?
Can you dump it in,
Remember,
please?
1 tablespoon of water.
1 tablespoon at a time. And we're going to take 4 to 5 tablespoons.
I want to do it.
When you be the water person for me, okay? Can you get another tablespoon of water now?
No ice.
No ice. I put ice in it to make it real cold because you have to keep the butter cold. So
As she
using very
mentioned
cold
in the
water.
earlier videos. Another one?
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's do another one.
Okay. Grandma, I have a question. How many of those tablespoons of water will you need? Can I put it in?
Yes, please. 4 to 5.
You'll need 4 to 5 tablespoons of water.
You kind of just
But do them one at a time.
one at a time. We gotta get the right consistency. It can't be too wet, can't be too sticky, but it can't be too dry. So put another one in, Leah.
Ice keeps on coming. Okay, that's good.
Sprinkle it around. There you go.
I just like sprinkling it around so
Okay,
much.
get another one because Leah's not taking full tablespoons there, so we don't.
Like this?
Yes, that's fine. You can put it in that way, but what I'm saying for measuring sake, it looks like she's put a lot more in than what we need, but they're not full.
I'm trying to put full in, but
You don't have to. That's
it's
okay.
hard because there's a lot of ice in there and you can't get the ice.
I know you have to work around that silly ice. Okay, one more. This might be enough now. We've got to see how it feels. We don't want it too sticky, but it's got to all hold together, and I think we got enough now. So
Twist. See guys how you can squish it into a ball?
see how once you go recording?
Yes.
Okay. So now we got enough water in so we can get it squished into a nice ball here. Okay? And we have enough dough here for 2 pies. So we're going to have to divide it in half. So we just kind of guesstimate here what's half, kind of look at them and feel. I think need a little bit more in this one, so we make it even. If you want to get real precise, you could weigh it.
Ooh, 2 balls.
2 balls. A little bit back. Okay, so we got...
It's a snowman.
It is. Okay, now the dough has to rest for, let's see, what is it?
How many
Shape
minutes?
into disc and wrap well for 15 minutes.
You shape it into a disc, wrap it well for 15 minutes. That's the resting time.
That's the
of
rest of
dough.
the time. Wrap it tightly.
While you're getting ready for it to rest, form the dough into a dish shape and wrap it in saran wrap. And of course, let it rest for 15 minutes.
In the refrigerator.
In the refrigerator, of course.
Now we have to roll out the pie crust. So we unwrap the pie dough, we put the dough on a piece of parchment paper, and on top of it we put the saran wrap that it was covered in. And what we have to do is we have to use the rolling pin, and you go around kind of in a circle all the way around the pie crust to roll it out evenly. Would you like to try it, Leah?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so put it in the center and then roll it towards you. Like that. Yeah. Okay, let's put it back in the center. Roll it this way. Let's turn it a little.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. Grandma, she knows the idea. You
I know
start
how to do
in the center,
this. I know how to do this, Grandma. I know how to do it.
Okay. You gotta press down hard.
Like that.
A little harder. That's why you need my hands maybe to help you, because you're too light. Okay. Oh no, we don't want to go back that way.
Up.
Yeah. Just keep going around in a circle. Make it nice and round. Okay, let's see. And then we measure to see Is this enough? If we set the pie crust on it, you can see, yeah, it looks like it's pretty much close enough. Okay.
The pie crust, like, plate, kind of.
So now what we have to do is something else.
So to even it up a little bit, sometimes I have to cut a little piece off here like this, move it up here, and press it on.
Okay, so we're going to use the dough. No.
There, so I think that's pretty good. It's pretty even. I can't ever get it really totally even. Okay, now, here comes the tricky part. So, you're gonna flip it up like this. Peel off the parchment paper. And then, you pick it up in your hand.
Ooh, that's
With the
tricky.
plastic underneath, and you flip it over like this, and you kind of fit it over the pie crust, or the pie pan.
Ooh, that looks
The pie
good.
pan, yes,
The
that's the
pie
perfect
pan.
word.
That looks cool.
And you put it in here like this. You
That
take
looks-
off the plastic.
That
And you
looks
take
cool,
off
Grandma.
Yeah.
That looks
the
really
wrap,
cool.
the plastic wrap.
So cool. And then we're going to put the strawberry thing.
Well, first we have to bake the pie crust.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So peel the plastic off. Very important. You don't want to eat plastic. And then you have to crimp the edge.
Can I try?
So hot. So
And
what you do is you kind of roll the crust a little bit to
Okay,
make a
I
nice smooth edge. Yeah, you can work on it too.
Guys, watch the crimping. How they do it.
You just kind of, just with your fingers, roll it and to press it down so it makes a kind of a rounded edge instead of a jagged edge.
Oh, can I try? I'll try to do it.
Just like this. You're doing it good. Okay, so then after you get it kind of rolled,
Like rolled, like when you roll it this way.
yeah.
You got your little light on.
Okay, so now that we got it kind of smoothed out, now we're going to make a decorative edge. Okay? So what you do is you put your thumb here and you use you point your fingers and you bend it like this.
Like these two.
Do it this way. Put your thumb first. No, do it up here, Leah.
Thumb first and your
Your
pointer
thumb.
finger.
Do your other hand. Put your thumb here. Use that finger and your other pointer. Use your other pointer. You got another pointer here.
Okay.
Point. Use that and kind of press it. No. Let me move your finger. Just like that. Use your other pointer too.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how you do it. This is how I do it. Let's see how it makes kind of a curvy edge. Let's do it again. Give me your thumb.
Before
And-
you bake it, you have to prick it.
We have to prick it with a fork.
You have to do it with a fork.
What does that mean?
I'll
What?
show you.
Yes,
This is
very
what you
good
do.
question.
And
Leah.
this is so when
Watch,
you
Grandma.
when you bake it, the crust doesn't get all puffed up and air in it, and then it'll have
It'll be
holes in it. So you take your fork and you just go down and up, down and up,
Oh,
down and
I
up.
knew we were going to do that.
Okay.
You should do. There.
Down and up. 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 Down and up.
You can go a little bit farther apart. There you go. Yep. Put some in the middle now.
Okay. Like some.
Yeah.
Like that.
Mm-hmm. A little bit farther apart. There you go. There, maybe one here, one here, one here. Okay, and I'm gonna put a couple on the sides. I'm gonna do it
I
here.
wish I could do that on the sides.
Well, it's a little bit harder to do, so Grandma's gonna do this one.
Oh, it's easy.
Did you hear that, guys? This one is ready for baking now. Now it's time for your second one.
My
You have the
turn.
crimping and We're going to do the same
Let's
thing
do the
because we
exact
already
same thing
did
with
that.
the other pie that you did with this pie. Crust.
So we're blending up the berries in the food processor for the sauce part of the recipe. So do it a little more, Karen. Let's take a look. I think that looks good. Okay, that looks good. So now we're gonna take the berries out of the food processor and put them in the pan. Okay, now that we have the 2 cups of strawberries pureed, we're going to cook the sauce. We add 1 cup of sugar,
1 cup of sugar,
a 1/4 cup of cornstarch,
1/4 cup of cornstarch, and then
and 1/8
1
teaspoon
1/8 teaspoon
of salt.
of salt.
Okay.
Then you mix.
Stir it all together, blend it all up, get the cornstarch all blended in.
Kind of looks like marinara sauce now.
How would that taste on pasta?
You would be full, like if they put strawberry like puree or sauce on it, then you'd think that it would be marinara sauce, but then when you tasted it, you'd be like, Then if you put marinara sauce on pie crust, meh, that would not turn out good.
So we add 1/2 cup of water to that.
So you cook the lemon, right?
No, did you add the 1/2 cup of water?
So now you add the 1/2 cup of water. Or 2. Then you start stirring again.
Start stirring again. To stir it pretty much constantly. Have it kind of on a medium heat.
Have it on medium heat and medium flame. Just keep on stirring. It's getting liquidy. Now it looks like a tomato juice thing. I remember I used to have tomato juice.
Did you?
Yeah.
You had wet pants?
And you add a little bit more cornstarch from the thing.
You still recording?
Yeah,
What did you ask me?
never mind.
So you just pretty much have to keep this stirring in here so it doesn't burn on the bottom.
Good again. You have to keep on stirring so it doesn't get burned from the bottom. Look at Grandma. Hello.
Just gotta cook this till it comes to a boil.
Cook it till it comes to a boil. That means bubbles.
Just a little bubbles, not a full boil.
A junior boil.
Junior boil. Ready? Now that we have our sauce all cooked, we're ready to assemble the pie. So we're going to put just a little bit of the sauce on the bottom of the crust.
And
Just
spread it like marinara sauce on a pizza.
kind of, yep, it's like spreading marinara sauce on
I
pizza.
see a huge resemblance between strawberry pie and pizza.
It looks similar, doesn't it?
Yes.
Think it tastes the same?
No. This one tastes better. Well, I don't know yet because I haven't tried it yet.
Okay. Now we're gonna add the strawberries. So just start laying the strawberries in here,
In like a little pattern.
kind of like a little pattern. Leave a little gap between them
Yeah.
so there's room for sauce to
Zoom in for you guys.
go down in there. If it's a big berry, I'll cut it in half.
Yeah. So strawberry-y here. Trying to make a little pattern with it. Grandma, are you gonna add are you gonna
Like, what are you gonna do after this?
Okay, so we add a little bit more sauce. We kind of layer it. Berries, so now we're gonna add some sauce to
On
this.
top, after
on
you
top
added
of
the whole
this.
berries.
Yeah, after we did a layer of berries, we're gonna.
So like little layers.
Okay, so now we're gonna add some more berries. Gonna squeeze them in the holes here, fill in some of the gaps. Big berry, cut it in half. I don't like to cut too many berries up too much because it makes the pie kind of juicy then. But
Then it'd be a juice pie,
Then,
strawberry
yeah.
juice pie.
but you have to cut some of them because they're so big.
Oh wow, this is kind of like jam.
Got another one in.
You made this
Not
feels
quite
like
as smooth,
jam.
I think
You could just put this on like toast.
A little wheelie on the end of it, just binds a little bit.
What door was that?
Closet, a little paint on it, I think. Maybe I put a little WD-40 on it. Free it up.
Okay, how does that look? Look like enough berries?
Yep. I'll stop recording. Thank you for watching the video, and please give me 3/4 of the credit. I only deserve half of the credit, but I'm gonna say 3/4 because I filmed the whole thing. Now watch Grandma cut into the pie. Oh, delicious.
Can I have the first piece, please?
Yeah, do a funny dance.
Dun, 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 dun. We're finished. We're finished.
Oh boy, somebody's gonna get a piece of pie.
I called first.
But I called first.
I called firsties first.
Can I go? I go first.
Delicious.
You guys
Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you learned something new to bake. That you had a bunch of laughs. And just thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like all of our videos. Bye.